Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we are diving deep into SoFi. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 50% since we first recommended purchasing SoFi 26 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.92% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock has broken the wide and strong rising short-term trend upward, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, support will now lie at the ceiling of the recently broken trend, which is at $18.45. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on this movement. According to fan theory, $21.16 will likely be the next potential peak, acting as a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 55.89% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 23.02% and 44.18%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 60.41%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 7.48% to positive 74.86% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $18.46 and $34.88. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline: SoFi stock price ended at $19.95 on Tuesday, after gaining 3.69%. The SoFi stock price increased 3.69% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. Rising from $19.24 to $19.95. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated 6.55%, with a low of $19.61 and a high of $20.89. The price has climbed in 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 29.88% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 31 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 111 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.21 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $20.89, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 4.5% or 94 cents below the 52-week high and 29.41% or $8.31 below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February 2021 when the price reached $28.26. SoFi Technologies has made significant strides recently, reaching fresh 52-week highs as the stock surged over 36% today. Key factors behind this rally include U.S. government initiatives aimed at capping federal student loans, which are expected to redirect borrowers toward private lenders like SoFi. Additionally, the company's transition towards scaling its business and expanding into alternative investments has solidified its competitive position in the fintech sector. SoFi's recent 217% profit surge, alongside a $2 billion deal to enhance its ecosystem, has allowed it to lessen its reliance on traditional lending income. By broadening access to private markets and investing in high-potential sectors such as artificial intelligence and healthcare, SoFi is not only diversifying its revenue streams, but also aligning itself with growth opportunities that resonate with investors. The ongoing disparity in valuation compared to peers supports a bullish outlook, with a forward price-to-earnings ratio expected to decrease and annualized returns projected between 15 and 18% by 2033. SoFi is well-positioned for long-term growth. The stock's recent performance, combined with strong fundamentals and favorable market trends, suggests that investor confidence will likely remain robust, positively impacting its stock price both in the short and long term. Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated SOFI as buy with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley rated SOFI as underweight with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SoFi stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as sell, and the price-to-book ratio similarly as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts provide a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which presents a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $18.41 and $15.06. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and thus far, it has increased by 41.59%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 16 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 17 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 53 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 50 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 26 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 24 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 22 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $18.21 and $17.64. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $18.21. If this support is breached, the next levels from accumulated volume will be at $17.64 and $15.36. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.29 between its high and low, which is a change of 6.55%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 5.07%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July. 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume to identify when to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $18.21. If this support level holds, it could represent a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the same day, Rachel Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June 2025, White Derek J conducted an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On that same day, White Derek J also conducted an insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June 2025, White Derek J conducted an insider sale of 64,467 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 1.274. Overall, insiders purchased 5,077,195 shares and sold 4,814,330 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $19.29, reflecting a decrease of 3.32%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 84, which substantially elevates the risk profile. A buy signal has been identified from a pivot bottom that occurred 15 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI presents several positive indicators. However, we believe these are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be viewed as a hold or accumulate option while we await further developments. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 9th of July, we anticipate SOFI will open higher by approximately 19.8 cents, starting the session at $20.15. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.